As a thank you for 1,000 subscribers, I present to you 3 important researching tools that will help you get that beautiful A+. Before starting, you have the right to know who is the person standing in front of you that gives you this kind of information. For that, I introduce myself. My name is Ahmed Al-Taibi, graduated from King Fahd University of Petroleum and Minerals, located in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I thought of saving your time today from the struggle of reading too many books or reading too many online articles without knowing their sources, just to find 1 or 2 pieces of information that you could cite into your report. To write an A+ paper, either for your senior design project or the internship training, you really want to put time studying the article rather than spending too much time searching for the information of the article or where it comes from. To avoid that, we will start with the first researching tool that helped me a lot during the university and after the university, which is the Scopus. It has a massive database from different fields of areas, and to search over there, you will have access first from the university, since it is a subscription-based database, but you can access it using your university email and sign in to search depending on what method of searching you want, such as article, title, keyword. In case if you have more than 1 keyword, click on the add search field to combine the 2 keywords together by and or switch and with or to have either one of the keywords. Now the papers you will see after putting the keywords of interest could not be up to date, so you might need to limit your search to certain date range. But because scientists are creative in their work, still thousands of papers will still appear even with selecting the date range. But limit your search further using the sort by, choosing relevance, selecting author name, subject area, and keyword. After limiting the results, 1 paper got your attention and you quickly wanted to see what is it about. Then by viewing abstract, gives you the objective of the paper and what it finds after conducting the case study. If it is the wanted paper, then click on the view as publisher and then download it. This is the result of a paper. It's about, I think, gender based. The second database is, and the story repeats itself. Register, sign in with your university email, search about the field of interest by topic, authors or others, adding and or, and then data range selection, saving the paper, and lastly downloading. Something you must know, my engineering friend, is the fact that even though universities give access to many papers published in Web of Science or Scopus, some require us to pay. In addition to that, we can't really forget people who are still not university students or university students who couldn't find the access for Scopus or Web of Science. And because of that, I introduced the famous web search engine that is free for all of us to access, Google Scholar. It is so simple to use. The step to search for the paper of interest in Google Scholar, searching for Google Scholar on Google website, writing the title or any keyword that is related to the title, and third, clicking on the right link. And the same story applies to Google Scholar. If you can't have information or access to the paper itself, it's not because you need access from university, but it's actually because the writer or the author requires us to pay first. Now, instead of wondering why some authors want us to pay and why some don't, can we guarantee that the paper of interest that we find and download is strong or not? How can we tell? We depend on metric systems that define the journal and the article that is published inside the journal. First quartile means it is within the top 25% of the journals. So if you download an article that is from a journal with a Q1, it means that it is really amazing. A second quartile means it is within the 25 to 50% of the journals, meaning it is within the middle. For the third quartile, it is lower than the middle one. It is more likely to be within many journals. And the fourth quartile, it is within many journals that have been published. But still, if a journal reached to a certain quartile, then it means that it is a respectful journal. But people more likely will choose journals that are between quartile 1 or quartile 2 to make sure that every single information they write to get an A+ on a paper has to be right. You are sure 100% that your paper and the information it got will be right if you choose an article that came from a journal that has high quartile, such as the first or the second one. Another metric that measures the journal quality is also the impact factor. If you are in the quartile 1, then it means your impact factor is so high. So it's a proportional relationship between the impact factor and the quartile. But they both measure the quality of the journal. Each index measures the quality of the author. It doesn't mean that we have only these 3 metric systems. We have so many metric systems. But as students or fresh graduates, let's stay on that level. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get A+ if you didn't know these 3 metric systems. I'm saying your probability of getting A+ on a certain paper, report, patent, conference paper, senior design project, internship training will be high if you know these 3 metric systems or more. The more the better, but not to the point that you know the calculation of each one of them or you understand the definition by heart, because we have calculators that make us able to calculate the H-index, impact factor, quartile, and many other metric systems. Journal citation reports take data from Web of Science and then calculates the metric systems, while CMAGO Journal and Country Rank SJR takes data from Scopus to calculate the metrics that we need to judge an article or an author. To illustrate the meaning, let us select the paper that we found, which is the gender base, and then see the journal, which quartile is it in, and what is the H-index of the article. I already put the links to the 2 calculation methods in the video below, but I will use the SJR link since it is easier to search for the journal Education Sciences. This is what I found in terms of the quartiles of the journal depending on the subject area that the journal has published from 2018 to 2023, and the H-index, which seems to be so impressive, and so many interesting data that gives you the detailed understanding of the journal performance. Today's video is a way of me to say thank you for 1,000 subscribers. If you do like it and want me to do videos like these, kindly like the video and subscribe to keep me more motivated in the coming future. And I hope you have a wonderful day.